How can these notes both be an A? Last time you learned about the musical alphabet and how notes can sit on lines and spaces in the staff. And through knowing that, today I'm going to show you how to read like 90% of all sheet music. You've probably heard about treble and bass clef, but what do they do for us? What is a clef? Treble clef is generally for pitches that are higher in sound, and here's your quick guide on how to use it. See how this bad boy kind of looks like the letter G? Here's the evolution we see over time, from a pretty old-looking letter G to the treble clef that we have today. This is called a G clef for two very important reasons. Number one, it came from the letter G. And number two, it tells us where the G note lives on the staff. See this curly bit here in the middle? That circles the line where G lives. Once we know that that is a G, we can use our alphabet going forwards and backwards to find any note. So, if this is a G, what note is this? That's right, we're going to go backwards. We're going to count G, F, E. We're landing on an E. Awesome. But what about bass clef? How is that different? Bass clef is generally for pitches that are lower, and a lot of the same rules apply. So bass clef is also known as F clef, and I'm sure you can guess why. So see this crusty old looking letter F? This is where our bass clef came from. It evolved over time into the bass clef that we have today. Also, the bass clef tells us where an F note lives. See these two little dots? They are surrounding the line where F lives. So we use our same principles, our lines and spaces, and our musical alphabet. If this is an F, what note is this? It's higher, so we're going to go forward in our alphabet. F, G, A. Of course, it is time consuming to be going through your alphabet for every single note. That's not practical when you're reading music. But for now, you got to do it. You got to know where the notes live. Pretty soon, you'll recognize them. You'll know immediately, that's an E, that's a D, that's an F. That's all for today. Tomorrow you're getting a pop quiz and you better ace it. So study if you need to. I've got worksheets and study guides in my bio.